Hello, this is Ted Bejas with Full Scale AV. Today we are going to be opening up a brand new Presonus Studiolive 16.4.2 mixer. This is a product that has been in the heavily anticipated for quite a while. So we're going to open this beautiful black box and kind of dig in. And with me I have my my esteemed friend Chris here, and we're going to open this thing up and take a good look at it. So anyways, here we go. First of all, this thing comes in a really nice, large, shiny black box. The box is kind of overkill for a mixer. You know, you probably take it out of there and never put it back in there again, but still, pretty cool.
What do we have here in this skinny box?
Packaging on this is really over the top. Those
rack rails.
Oh, that's cool.
We got rack rails, which we will set to the side for the time being. And it looks like we have a DVD with the Presonus capture software on it, which I will get started installing on my computer while we unbox the rest of this.
Yeah, just so if you don't know, the capture software basically is a software interface that allows you to use the Firewire port on the 16.4.2 to do recording directly off the mixer without having to have a separate interface or anything like that. You just hook it right up and off you go. So this is actually not only a mixer, but it is a direct replacement for an interface. The capture software is designed to just be a really, really easy, stable, live performance recording software package. That's basically what it is. So it's pretty cool.
We have a rack ear installation instructions, a Presonus sticker, and a set of foam stickies to protect the side of the mixer from the rack ear.
That's cool.
Propose.
Are there really rack ear instructions?
There are rack ear instructions, and they look relatively simple.
You put the rack ears on the unit, put the unit in a rack.
Now I will probably have to put this box down to pull this out because it's kind of tall.
I'm being no help whatsoever.
Okay.
Environmentally friendly green packaging there.
Alright. And we have a power cord.
Cool.
We'll move some of these little extra things out of the way.
This, by the way, is a shipping product. We just got ours today. Ooh.
From a real FedEx guy.
Fruit packets.
Chiclets.
All right. Oh, there's instructions here. Hold on a second. What are we supposed to do? Do not eat. Dang. Okay, never mind. So,
this is the
here is the unit
itself. Package.
Pretty cool. You got it hung up there. Very cool. Well, the build quality on this, the packaging alone is just really, really great presentation of the product. Definitely spent some money and time on getting the packaging right for it. Ta-da!
Let's see what happens when we put some power to this puppy.
Yeah, see if this thing lights up. This is a pretty much a breakthrough product. I mean, $2,000, something that has 16 inputs by 6 subs and a lot of built-in processing. The A to D and D to A quality on this is really the high point of the product. The product is actually at 118 dB signal to noise converters on it. So very, very high quality converters on it. We're lighting it up. Very cool. Very cool. One of the nice things is the way the board is laid out. I mean, just having everything in front of you is going to be a really big boon to the people that are live sound guys. If you're an analog guy and have been hesitant about getting into a digital mixer, there's a lot to like here. No question about it. Just about anything that you're doing on a normal mix session has either got a dedicated button or a knob that's associated with it. The basic functions of the board basically follow like a standard analog board. At the top here you have your preamp section. Phantom power for all of its 16 inputs on it. underneath that, there's a really cool section of buttons here that Chris just lit up. These are Firewire buttons. Basically, this allows you to take any of the individual channels and send it out the Firewire port that's in the back of the unit. So if you're going to send a signal, either return a signal from the Firewire port, you can do that. Or if you want to send something to it as an insert and insert some of your favorite VST effects and those kinds of things, you can directly insert that onto any given channel without having to go and do a lot of routing. You don't have to go into another portion of the mixer to do all of that. Other cool things, if you turn off the lights, one of the cool things that happens here, Chris, why don't you get the lights real quick? If you turn off the lights, the mixer actually has lights for everything that's on it. So as you're working with this thing, even in the darkest room, you can see that everything is backlit. So if you want to know what's going on channel 16 or whatever, you can go here very quickly, and you can see that each of the individual things light up. If something is not selected, it's a dim light. If it's selected, obviously it lights up very nice and bright. So we'll get those lights back on again. The other really thing that's outstanding about this, they spent a lot of time on just on the user interface part of it. If you look on the front cover of this thing here, in the top portion right here, this is one big fat channel. So everything that you would use on a selected channel is actually right there in front of you without having to dig into any menus or anything. So you have your EQ settings over here. You have each channel has dynamics processing on it, so your dynamics processor is all right here. All 4 bands of your EQ, and these are fully parametric bands. You have both compressor and limiter in your dynamic section. And then one of the things that's kind of like a little extra that you have in this board, every active channel that you have, including your subs and your outputs, all have the same DSP built into them. So if you want to send, you want to EQ your master outputs or EQ your subs, you have that on there. There's a lot of boards that will do the channels but not the subs, and Yamaha, for instance, will do that. This actually has EQ everywhere you go on the board, which is pretty cool. So anyways, we're going to go and finish up installing the software here, and we'll take a couple minutes and look at that. So the software looks really simple stupid, doesn't it?
Looks to be that way.
Track arm buttons. Let's see if it lets us arm a track or two. Oh, bingo. There we go. Yeah, pretty simple. Arm all. And let's hit record play. There's the record button. Play. That's it? Oh, this is way simple stupid. Very cool. Well, there you have it. The actual software on this is just, it's brilliant.
Should I grab a microphone?
Yeah, we won't in a minute. Let's take a look at it. So anyways, setting up recording on this is as simple as just going in, making a new session, hit the arm all button, and you've got 16 channels of recording. It tells you how much time you have left on the record. So very cool. Well, we'll take a look at the hookup here in just a second. Connecting this to the computer is a total breeze. You just basically hook up a single Firewire cable. We've got it going directly from the output of the board. It also has a Firewire through, so I guess if you have like a separate hard drive, you can have that attached at the same time, and that's pretty common for the Presonus Firewire drivers. They let you put other peripherals on there as well. Just hooks up to our laptop, and that's the whole thing. It's a very simple kind of a setup. So there you have it, the Presonus Studiolive 16.4.2 at full scale AV.